How's it going, everybody? This is Bang Bang Bo, and I have another quick video for you. This is something I'm very excited about because it's another one of those things I walk into a store and just happen to find. What I have here caught my eye at the gun shop first time around. It is an Ortgies. I don't know how to pronounce everything properly, but it's like Deutsche Work. Work effort. I'll try to get that focused in there. See? And now, I don't know the full history. Ian with Forgotten Weapons goes over it in some pretty good detail, but this is actually a stylized cat, which I thought was really cool. And these grips themselves can cost like 90 to 100, even more dollars. This model is in 25 ACP. As you can see, it's not in the best overall condition, but I did clean it up since I did first get it. The grips, the reason why they are rare is because there's no screw holes, and what you have to do is you have to go in there and depress like a lever, and it has a latch on the inside that allows the grips to drop out. I had to finagle with them a little bit more because it was an older weapon. I just cleaned this a second time with oh man, I forget. I think it's Ballistol. That's what I use on basically all my guns. I don't know if it's the best for older guns, but that's what I used. So the thing that makes this weapon cool is first of all, I'll show you it's unloaded. Okay, sorry, I know the lighting is not the best, but it's not loaded. The magazine's right there. I only have one magazine. The thing that makes this cool is if you heard that loud click, it's actually, this is the safety. And I'm actually not a huge fan of it. I mean, of course, this pistol is from like the 1930s, so you can't really blame it that much. But the idea is, you know, it'd be in your pocket. This actually engages the safety, if you will. So this can't fire, and I don't really want to dry fire it. It's as you would expect on an older firearm. It's not the worst trigger in the world, but it's not great. This has to be depressed. So when you grip it, I personally, and I have small hands, maybe that's why, like, I have thin hands. Maybe for someone with fatter hands, it would work better. I have not shot it yet, but you have to like squeeze it. Again, there's nothing in the chamber, otherwise I wouldn't have my finger on the trigger, but you can't tell, but you can't really push it in on your own. The only way I found that I can do it is by putting my finger up here and then squeezing it, and then it locks into place. Now to disengage it, you would just press this. I don't know if it's good to just let it snap back, but I'll just show you what happens. I'm pressing this button here. Try to get it in good light for you. It goes like that. There's rust and a bunch of shit. I didn't really want to take it apart totally, so I kind of just sprayed it in there and I wipe it down every once in a while with the Q-tip. To take this pistol apart, I really don't want to do it, but I'll give you a quick wrap around, and then I think I will take it apart just to show you because it's very cool in my opinion. But so I'll do a quick little wrap around of the pistol. This serial number is 57696. People say like, oh, you shouldn't read the serial number because they can fake it, or someone can say that you stole it and report it as stolen, but I don't really buy into that. It's pretty evident that I'm the one that purchased this. Maybe if it's like grandpa's firearm and you're a little worried, like, you know, it's like something you inherited and you're worried that that might be the case, maybe then it makes sense, but I really don't buy into it. Also, if you have a very rare, like I'm talking thousands of dollars, like a Singer 1911 or some kind of Nazi party leader type of deal, you probably wouldn't want to show the serial number on that, so then people don't try to fake it. I think that's like really the only cases I wouldn't. But anyway, I don't care. In my limited research, I think this puts it around 1930s. This is a German gun, if you couldn't tell by the name of it. And you can see right there, I've been looking at like German World War II era guns. This is before, I believe, maybe there's some guns that were produced with this marking in the war, but I believe this is the marking, prior to the Nazi party takeover. I'm not sure. I'm not a historian. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong there. But I'll zoom in as much as I can. Those are the other markings on the pistol. The ones here, I'll take it off camera and try to look. Not really sure what those are, to be honest with you. If you guys know, maybe it's just a light strike of the same thing. I'm not 100% sure. That might be what it is. So I'll take this thing apart just to show you in case you can't find the other videos. Again, this is 25 ACP. These are the tiny little bullets. Okay. Ooh, shit. So what you do is, I believe this is actually like a catch lever. And you pull it back a little bit, like just like that much, and you push this down and then it lifts right off. I'm not going to do it. It's actually a pain in the butt, and I'm probably just going to resell this. I got a really good deal. I found this in the store for $130. I could not believe it. So I had to pick it up. It was a no-brainer. And for those of you watching this video way in the future, this is 2019, late 2019. I got it for $130 in a store. And I would say, I mean, most of the bluing is here except the front end, because whoever had this must have pocket carried, because it was disgustingly dirty. I had to really get in there and clean everything. The barrel, when you take it off, it like twists off. It literally just, I had to take a rubber mallet or like a screwdriver end and just whack it a few times. It probably isn't good, especially for an older firearm, but that's what I had to do. I had to spray a ton of the ballistol or whatever in there, basically WD-40. And I wouldn't recommend WD-40, by the way, and then once that soaked in, I knocked it out of place, and then you just pull it off and lift it up, and I scrubbed the living daylights out of this thing. But overall, it's a very simple design, really. I don't think that there's too many parts. There's probably, like, aside from the very small pins, I think probably only like 20 to 25 parts tops, like including these little medallions. There really was not a lot going on in this pistol. As far as them chambering the rounds, like I said, I haven't been able to shoot it yet, but they did cycle in like and eject properly. There was only one hang up with it ejecting, but that's manually ejecting it. So, I think when the pistol actually shoots, it'll do just fine. And it's a 25 ACP, so I can't imagine the recoil being that bad. As far as slide bite goes, I don't think that I'm really going to have to deal with slide bite. If you had bigger hands or if you rode high up, you're definitely, if that's, I guess, like, if you ride like that, but even like I'm trying, I have thin hands, so I wouldn't really run into that issue. The sights are minuscule. Again, this is just like a pocket up close and personal thing. And I'll take the magazine out because I know it's a heel release. You guys probably want to see that too. I'm not going to put it in the gun, don't worry. But so you just, like a normal magazine, load it in there. And it holds 7 rounds, plus 1 in the chamber, so up to 8 rounds. And this one, honestly, after I gave it a few shots, if I take it to the range and I shoot it a few times, I think I would be comfortable carrying this with a round in the chamber, especially because of this safety. Because like I said, it's really, you got to like really have the intent to depress this. It's not like a Glock safety where in theory, like you could just get something in the trigger and shoot it. Not that Glocks aren't safe, but I think that this back strap is really an exceptional safety, at least for the time. But anyway, that's basically it for the Ortgies 25 ACP. I really hope this video helps some people out. And if you guys have any questions at all, especially the longer this video is up, I'm sure I'll have those answers for you. Very comfortable pistol to hold. Overall, I highly recommend it if you happen to find one, especially at the price I did. In my research, again, this is 2019, late 2019. I see them going for anywhere between $300 to $450, depending on the quality. I think if I tried to sell mine, I'd probably, if I waited around for the right buyer, be able to get $350 for it. Considering what I paid and just the fact that it's from like early German era, like I think I might end up just keeping it. I really like it. if someone really wants it, and you're having trouble finding it, you can reach out to me, but we would have to go through an FFL and all that not so fun stuff to keep it by the book. But yeah, I really like this. I have a lot more cool guns that I'm going to be reviewing, so please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share the video if you feel so inclined. I do have a lot of cool videos that I'm going to be coming, cool guns, I should say. I mean, I'm limited. I can't really shoot that often and record when I'm shooting. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is Bang Bang Bo, and if you go out and shoot, just make sure you stay safe, and whoever you're going out with or whenever you're talking to anybody, just, you know, keep in mind that people, you know, may be new to guns, so be nice to them and be encouraging and be open-minded to having a real conversation without getting all hostile or shutting them down. So, you know, that's all I ask. Anyway, guys, have a great day, and stay safe out there.